By 1789, the American Revolution was over, but the real challenge had only just begun. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States.
For the first time, a nation born from revolution would test whether democracy could truly endure.
The new republic was small, fragile, and surrounded by powerful rivals. America needed more than independence. It needed a functioning government.
The Constitution provided the framework for a new political system.
Power would be divided among Congress, the courts, and the presidency. New York City briefly served as the nation's first capital. One of Washington's key advisors was Alexander Hamilton, a visionary financial leader. Hamilton proposed bold plans to strengthen the nation's economy.
Not everyone agreed, but many believed a strong economy was essential for survival.
Meanwhile, Thomas Jefferson envisioned a nation built upon independent farmers and local government. Their disagreements helped shape America's first political parties.
For the first time, Americans debated what kind of nation they wanted to become.
Through it all, Washington provided stability during the nation's uncertain beginnings.
Even as the government took shape, settlers looked toward opportunities in the West. Families pushed into frontier regions, seeking land and a better future. The young nation grew rapidly through agriculture, trade, and migration.
In 1797, Washington stepped down peacefully, setting a powerful democratic precedent. Power passed to John Adams without violence, proving the strength of the Constitution.
Across the Atlantic, Europe was descending into conflict during the Napoleonic Wars. These wars created new challenges for American trade and diplomacy.
The election of 1800 marked another milestone in the American experiment.
Thomas Jefferson became president through a peaceful transfer of political power. But an even bigger opportunity was approaching, one that would soon double the size of the United States. In 1803, Thomas Jefferson faced an opportunity that would transform the United States forever. France offered to sell a massive territory stretching across the heart of North America. The Louisiana Purchase added over 800,000 square miles to the nation. With a single agreement, the United States nearly doubled in size. But much of this vast territory remained unknown to Americans. To explore the new lands, Jefferson organized the Lewis and Clark expedition. In 1804, the explorers began a journey into the largely unmapped West. They recorded plants, animals, rivers, and landscapes never before studied by American officials. Their reports revealed enormous opportunities for trade, settlement, and exploration. Guidance from indigenous peoples, including Sacagawea, proved essential to the mission's success. After thousands of miles, the expedition finally reached the Pacific Ocean. The journey inspired Americans to dream about the possibilities waiting in the West.
New settlements slowly expanded beyond the Mississippi River.
At the same time, tensions with Britain were becoming increasingly dangerous. American leaders accused Britain of interfering with trade and violating national sovereignty. In 1812, the United States declared war on Great Britain. The conflict tested a nation that was still young and vulnerable. Important battles unfolded on lakes, rivers, and along the Canadian border. In 1814, British forces launched a shocking attack on the American capital.
Several government buildings were heavily damaged during the invasion.
Yet the nation remained determined to continue the fight. Far to the south, Andrew Jackson prepared to defend New Orleans. In January 1815, American forces achieved a remarkable victory. Against all odds, they held their ground.
News of the victory spread rapidly, becoming a symbol of national pride. The War of 1812 strengthened American confidence and helped ignite a powerful belief in the nation's future.
After the War of 1812, Americans looked westward with growing confidence and ambition.
One of the era's most influential figures was Andrew Jackson, a hero to many Americans. In 1829, Andrew Jackson became president, promising to represent ordinary citizens.
At the same time, a powerful idea was gaining popularity across the nation.
It became known as Manifest Destiny, the belief that America was destined to span the continent.
Thousands of families began leaving their homes in search of land and opportunity.
They traveled westward across vast and often dangerous landscapes.
Many hoped to build new lives beyond the nation's established borders. Yet these lands were already home to many indigenous nations. In 1830, Congress passed the Indian Removal Act. The law led to the forced relocation of thousands of indigenous people.
Entire communities were moved westward under extremely difficult conditions.
The Cherokee experience became known as the Trail of Tears.
Today, it remains one of the most tragic chapters in American history. Despite these hardships, westward migration continued to accelerate.
The Oregon Trail became one of the most important routes to the Pacific Northwest. Many settlers dreamed of farmland, prosperity, and a fresh start.
Meanwhile, another major issue was unfolding in the Southwest.
In 1845, Texas officially became part of the United States. The annexation increased tensions between the United States and Mexico.
In 1846, the Mexican-American War began. American forces won a series of victories across the region. The war ended in 1848 with the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. Mexico ceded vast territories that dramatically expanded the United States. Then came a discovery that would change the West forever: gold in California. News of gold spread rapidly across the nation and around the world. Hundreds of thousands rushed west in search of fortune. The gold rush transformed California's economy and population. By the late 1840s, America had become a true continental nation. But a dangerous question remained unresolved. Would slavery expand into the new territories?
The North and South increasingly disagreed about the nation's future.
Political compromises temporarily delayed conflict, but divisions continued to deepen. America had expanded across a continent, yet beyond the horizon, a greater conflict was approaching: the Civil War.